like to acknowledge the people who have been singing and dancing in this country for a very long time, and this was obviously a beautiful gathering place. So yeah, to the Warramai and Bitterpai up in Garage, the ancestors. Could be a bit frustrating, this saving the world thing, as you're all well know. So yeah, this is a bit of advice for when confronted by an angry, misinformed, ill-guided, totally worked up bunch of people. The wayside stop. Yeah, we've got to keep our hearts strong in all of this. Sometimes you just got to have a break. Sometimes you just got to let it ride. It's a good dance number, this one. Anyone want to dance with me? It's the only time I dance when I got a guitar. So. Come on, let's dance. Adriana, I know you can dance. I can see you here. We get worried, get afraid, be too reckless, be too brave. It's alright sometimes, let it pass you by. Sometimes we need just to live and survive. Sometimes, hey. Crazy world bring you down. So much madness, yeah, it's outside, it's all around. When it gets you weary, gotta look inside. Gotta keep our hearts full of love and pride, yeah. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes let it ride. Hey. Crazy world spin you out as you swim for change in a sea of doubt. Don't let that madness no invade your style. Hey, gotta keep our hearts full of love and pride. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes you gotta let it, 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 let it We get worried, get afraid, be too reckless, be too brave. It's alright sometimes, let it pass you by. Sometimes we need just to live and survive. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes you gotta let it ride. Sometimes you gotta let it, 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 let it,
Please, guys.
Excellent. Thank you, guys.
Where's your safety gear?
Because I've been making morning tea.
Hi everybody. Hey, listen, I'm not going to sort of tell you about CSG and coal mining. You know what you know. But I just like to say thank you for all the people who turned up today. We had over 300 people on our walk down to the well. Over 300 people. It was just fantastic. And I suppose what we need next is we need about 100,000 people in Macquarie Street. But I just want to thank you. I know a lot of you have never sort of been involved in a protest like this one before, and for all of those we'd like to welcome you. And I think that one thing I've noticed as I've travelled through New South Wales with this is the wonderful alliance of people. You know, you've got farmers, you've got greenies, you've got hippies, and there's wonderful sort of coalition of people that really have all come together and embraced each other and embraced each other's ideas. So, and I think the important thing is that there are people here who might be of the same persuasion as ourselves, and wouldn't it be wonderful to allow them to take that step and to come over and join us, because it's not an easy thing to do for some people. It's just not in their makeup, and especially country people. So if you can sort of talk to your friends and try and bring more people into this movement, because the more people we have in this movement, the bigger the chance is that we can stop this monstrosity from happening. And just once again, thanks a lot. It's been a real pleasure to be here. We had a great meeting in Terrigal on Friday night, and now we're off to Foster tonight to sort of to finish up. So thank you.
I'm from Tara in Queensland, and unfortunately for us we lost our battle, and it's because we started too late. But what I see here today and what I've been watching over the last month has been really encouraging. We can win this. We truly can win this here in the Gloucester Valley. We can win it in the Pilliga. But you need to turn up, and to see you people turn up like you have been has been heartwarming for us who have been forced off our land. So I'd like you all to give yourselves a round of applause for just turning up. Eco-truism, if that's what it's called. Okay, so as you know, we lost our land. We lost our battle, and unfortunately we couldn't keep them out to the extent we'd like. We ring-fenced a small area, but it wasn't enough, because if they drill where they're planning to drill, it will affect people on the other side of town. Right now we're seeing a few gas wells. You wait till the pipelines, the compressor stations, the central processing plants, the massive holding pods turn up in town. That will be a completely different story. With these high mountains around, the reverberation through this valley, you'll hear it. I was 7.5 kilometres away. We got readings up to 12 kilometres away from the processing plant. So you're all going to be affected, even though we've got Ed and his wife, beautiful wife, affected directly now. It's going to affect you all in a way that you don't understand.
I'd just like to first of all thank all the people that have worked on the camp. It's been a magnificent effort. And just one other thing that's very important to me is that we're actually celebrating 3 years since our first blockade camp down there. So for 3 years we've held up AGL with these 4 wells. Now they still haven't completed, they still have got no gas out of them. So I think it's an absolutely magnificent job that the people of Gloucester have done to hold up these wells. 3 years so far. Well done. And I'd also like to say that we've had approximately 300 people through the camp so far, and visitors and campers, which has been absolutely wonderful, considering the camp's only been going for probably 4 weeks odd. So a great job, and once again, thank you very much for everybody that organised that camp. It's a wonderful, wonderful job. Thank you.